Hello and welcome back to filming intros at 3 a.m. It's another baking video. Hope you've all been well since my last one. So today, in honor of Valentine's Day, we are making chocolate cherry lava cakes with fresh cherries. And for our drink, we are going to make a white chocolate coffee. Yes, you heard that right. White chocolate coffee. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little intimidated by the lava cakes at first, but they actually ended up being pretty easy to throw together, and it came out really good. The contrast of the tartness of the cherries and the richness of the chocolate was a delightful combination. And then the whole thing came together quite nicely with the coffee. It was very smooth, almost velvety. So I really love the gothic theme that I did last year for Valentine's Day, and I think I want to stick to that because that was a lot of fun. I still wanted to kind of embody that this year, so you're going to see some skulls, some skeletons. We got a gothic vibe going on, and I'm just all about it. Gothic, vampires, love it. And we got some nice bloody cherries in the middle of our lava cakes. Should be fun. These are not my recipes. These are just recipes I find on the internet and make and review on my channel. I will link the recipes in the description down below. If you like the recipes, make sure to give the author a thumbs up on their website, leave a comment, or if you have any questions or concerns, definitely hit them up. Make sure you head to the review section if you want to know my thoughts on the recipe or any tips or anything like that. I liked them both. We're going to do another raffle for Valentine's Day this year. I'm going to be giving out truffles and these cute little bugs. Love bugs. So there will be 2 winners. You will receive a love bug. I'm going to divide up these truffles between each bag. We have Neapolitan. Focus on that. Raspberry cheesecake. And carrot cake, because we just made carrot cake on the channel. Maybe I'll send you some other goodies as well. I don't really know. But if you'd like to enter the raffle to win some chocolates, email me at phantomviolet117@gmail.com. I will give you a number. Watch out for posts in my community tab. I will post the winners there. I look forward to hearing from you, and good luck. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your ghosts about me. Tell your demons about me. Tell your friends about me. All right, let's go.
Want somebody to get them low, and then you press X to cancel the animation, which lets you shoot instantly. They came out and said it.
Yeah, no one cares what they think because they sold their game.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I will stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again.
enjoyed the taste of these lava cakes, and I definitely want to make more lava cakes on the channel in the future. I was freaking out because I couldn't remember if I had ramekins or not, or if my parents had them at their house, and luckily they did. They had at least 4, which ended up working out nicely. And I never baked in ramekins before, believe it or not, but it was a great turnout, so I'm happy about that. I think I'd like to try to thicken up the center of my lava cake next time so it's more like a molten chocolate coming out. It ended up being kind of watery. I think I might have overmixed possibly, which doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna nitpick things that I did because the end result was like, who cares? But I just like to think of things that I would do differently next time, every video. So I think that's something I would try to do, is try not to overmix the batter. Just kind of like pancakes, you know, if you overmix pancakes, they get kind of runny. I am still not good at making pancakes. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I love pancakes, but I don't know. My dad makes fantastic pancakes. He's like, the key is just keeping them low on the heat. No, the cakes are very good. I love the cherries in the middle. I'm probably gonna have to invest in a cherry pitter, because that was an experience, getting all the pits out and everything. I was so mad. I actually did a pretty good job getting the pits out, and the coffee recipe called for melted white chocolate in the coffee, and right before I put it in, I took some cherries, de-pitted them with a knife, dipped them in the white chocolate, and then put them in the fridge to save to put on top of the cakes for a garnish, and I left them in there. Although I think I made a new discovery for my family, because my brother and I tried them by themselves with just the white chocolate on it, and we're like, I think we got something here. It was really good. I might make them again for something, Valentine's Day, I don't know. It's like kind of like making chocolate covered strawberries, just make chocolate covered cherries. I mean, why not? I don't know why I didn't think of that. So this cake, I was trying to figure out what kind of ice cream to have with it. Went really great with Cherry Garcia ice cream. I don't know if there are any Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia fans watching me, but I definitely recommend that on the side. I love Cherry Garcia ice cream. Sometimes I'm in the mood for the whole ass cherries in there, and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'll like put them on the side and eat them separate. No, this time it definitely worked with the hot cherries, and then you have the cold cherries, and it was just delicious. If you try the recipe, I highly recommend that particular ice cream. It was very good. All right, let's talk about the coffee. Coffee went great with this dessert, by the way. It was so good. So the past couple times that I've made drink recipes, I had to try to double the batches, because a lot of recipes I found only make like 1 or 2 drinks, and you can't just take the measurements and add it up per person. You have to kind of eyeball it. I went to make the coffee and I tried to do it like, okay, each person gets 1 cup of this, a little bit of that. I don't know, it was just one of those things you can tell it's gonna be too much. I think that this recipe makes maybe 2 cups of coffee. If you're gonna follow the recipe to the T, I'm sure you'll be fine, but I was trying to make this for 4 people. You definitely couldn't take it and do what I was going to do. 4 cups of milk, 4 cups of coffee, because you have to think like a cup is like a cup. But good thing I noticed, because I'm dumping the milk in the pot and I'm like, that's a lot. The full 4 cups of coffee though, for 4 people, ended up working out. As someone who enjoys coffee, luckily I knew a little bit of what I was doing. as far as how much cream to put in, how much coffee to cream ratio that it needed once I was stirring it and everything like that. Everybody likes their coffee different. I usually take mine with 2 spoonfuls of sugar. I like more of a latte, so I add more milk to my coffee. I usually like low-fat milk or 1% milk. Using whole milk in this recipe definitely made it creamier. So if you want a creamier, cozier, smoother kind of drink, I would suggest using whole milk. But if you can't, I'm sure it'll come out just fine. I'm sure the flavor will still be there. Using the white chocolate made it not need sugar. It was just the right amount of sweet without being overly sweet, which is nice because we all like our coffee different. My brother and I like our coffee sweet like my dad. My mom does not really like her coffee that sweet, and we all really liked this recipe, so it wasn't too much. Like, if I or my dad say something is too sweet, it's too sweet. And then that brand of coffee, the Café Bustelo, is one of my family's favorite instant coffees to make. It's got a nice, strong flavor to it. You can definitely tailor and edit this recipe because I had to, and it came out great. So, highly recommend this recipe for Valentine's Day, 100.
It feels like a curse, 'cause every time when I try to